is absolutely scandalous, first and foremost. Largely, they're obviously his players. I mean, we're like basically just Ajax now. Anana had him before at Ajax. Mazraoui had him at Ajax. De Ligt had him at Ajax. Lisandro Martinez had him at Ajax. Tyrell Malacia knows him well from the Dutch league. Who else then? Anthony had him at Ajax. So he's only really holding midfielders that I don't think he's worked with any of them before. But Anthony had him at Ajax. Then you've got Xerxes, who is Dutch, so he knows him well. Yeah, it's just mad. Absolutely bonkers, isn't it, when you put that into perspective? Most of the questions from most pundits on this situation from the last 18 months are completely valid. You know, what is our style of play? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he's even attempting to do. It doesn't really make sense. You could argue, okay, so this season, has there been any positives whatsoever? Well, we do seem to typically defend with a higher defensive line, which means that Grand Canyon problem of the midfield isn't as prevalent in most of our games. That's true. The forwards at times, certainly in the first 3 or 4 games this season, pressed better, although that's gone out the window as well now. So our pressing's still rubbish. There's still gaps in midfield, but not as pronounced. We can't hit a barn door. I mean, the forwards can't score at all because there's no patterns of play. They don't know what they're supposed to be doing when they get into certain situations. I look at it, the players, and I think who is actually doing a decent job this season. I think Anana is playing better than he did last year. I think he looks a lot more comfortable on the ball as well. So Anana's a tick for me. I think Diogo Dalot has been our player of the season so far. He has now started moving into midfield at will and helping the build up, and I think he's been very effective at doing so. I think Dalot's probably the only one who's covering himself with quite a bit of glory thus far. And Rashford looks better. Rashford looks a lot better. He looks confident. Bruno looks terrible. He looks a lot worse. Xerxes couldn't hit a barn door. Cobby looks absolutely knackered. Eriksen's been alright. He's controlling games, but then he's getting turned over defensively as he was doing last season. Yeah, it's just an absolute and utter mess. A draw against Porto and a draw against Villa has saved Ten Hag. I don't think he will be sacked in this. I don't think he'll be sacked now in this international window, so he will stay. What's going on? What do we do? Alternatives. Obviously, the press rumour mill are saying that they've opened talks again with Tuchel. That doesn't fill me with any great hope, really. Tuchel. it's just an absolute mess, an absolute and utter mess. Be really interested to hear your thoughts, guys, in the comments. Just a very short, snappy video. This, I know it's really short. This, not really much content that I was thinking to do at the minute. But yeah, interested to kind of hear your thoughts. I'll probably do some more Cars Ball content after the England games, because actually that's something I am excited about. Certainly not excited about